Greetings, my excellent friends. Just tape a picture of Mitsuru at the top of the study desk and do nothing but academics training for 6 fucking months. Maybe not. Do it for her. And then do her. October! Like, you could probably hit it earlier than that, but I do think it wouldn't be a good idea, you know? Like, I accept that it would not be a good idea, and that something something dire would probably have to be sacrificed in other areas. I remember when we did Persona 4, there were only 3 social links I didn't max out. We'll see if that ends up happening here or not, though I think this game, I don't know how Reload balances it, because it did add some things, but not having dungeon visits take a day slot sounds weighty. That sounds like the sort of thing that would make it easier. Plus only having 3 stats. I guess they're balanced to take longer, maybe? Because the thing is a year. The fact that they do a calendar year in every game means the amount of raw time slots available, you can't just add time when you add content. I guess they could add a month to a re-release or something, but 3 never had that, as far as I could tell. So they're kind of always stuck with the amount of slots that they have, so they just have to balance the value you get out of them against the amount of things you have to do in order to make it somewhat challenging to do everything, but not impossible. They have a 6th rank, and is Genius rank 5 or rank 6? And most of the added stuff is in the night slot. Genius is ranked... Okay. That makes sense. 3 additional ranks instead of 2 additional skills. Well, I mean, the fact... Okay, look, if this was original Persona 3... I don't know if we talked about it here. I think we did. About how the romance for the male protagonist in earlier versions of the game were automatic, and you had the choice between either man-hoing it or deliberately stopping certain social links at the halfway mark. Which was a huge mistake that they never repeated, even with Portable, making it so that the new story they wrote had the ability to consent, whereas the original one still didn't, which is funny. But I think if I ever played older... Because there's a chance I'll play Portable and play the male version in that as well one day. Not on stream, but, like, you know. Sometimes I go and play older versions of things to see what they're like. It's harder to do with a 100-hour JRPG, though. I imagine if it was those older versions that my desire to get all the social links done would overwrite my desire not to be a 2-timing bastard. But here, I could just be friends with every girl I meet and then not get a girlfriend until December or whatever. That works. Hi, RPG Pond. I'm, being sad about Mitsuru's standards. Don't judge me. A common woe. And also being somewhat disturbed by what I learned recently about how in original Persona 3 the romantic paths were like semi-forced. not completely forced, but forced in the sense that you either didn't do the social link or you got with the girl, and so you were like, in order to be a completionist, you were forced to be a manho, which is not very nice. But hey, they fixed that in this one. That said, I did see that there is a version of Persona 3 FES now that has party member commands modded into it. If you emulate Persona 3 FES, you can now do it and control everybody, which would have been relevant before this came out, but perhaps isn't anymore. I've played all four. I wouldn't say that's shameful if you enjoyed all four. And I would say that it's a shame if you didn't enjoy any of them, but not necessarily shameful. I spent 3 months this year playing the entirety of the Castlevania series from the 80s to Order of Ecclesia so that I could understand all of the Vampire Survivors DLC before I played it. And while I was doing that, they updated the DLC and added an additional 16 obscure-ass characters from the franchise, so frankly, I think I timed it well. I didn't stream any of that, but if I streamed everything I played, I would basically have to set up a 24/7 cam, except for when I was sleeping. Did I enjoy it? I did. I enjoyed quite a lot of them. The thing is, many of those games are games I would not have enjoyed without the save state function, but all of Konami's Castlevania collections on Steam have save states and even rewind. So I basically did not have to play a single one of them under original conditions. Which is the reason why it only took me 3 months and not the rest of my life. And by the rest of my life, I mean that I would have used an evoker on... No. But if I needed to
with anyone
legit
who
those,
isn't prepared to drown me in
I probably
money.
would not have had a lot of fun. Although the difficulty varied, like obviously, you know, the 80s and 90s, the classic ones were very of that era. Thank you for the gift sub there, by the way. But then, of course, around Symphony of the Night, that's a game that I could play without save states. If I wasn't playing 30 games in a row, I would have probably considered it. Because I was playing 30 games in a row, I didn't want to spend extra time. But then when you get towards, like, the DS ones, all of a sudden they get hard again. The last two DS ones, Portrait of Ruin and Order of Ecclesia, were, like, somewhat rougher. But there were very few games in the series that were unfun fundamentally. That is a franchise that got its fundamentals right pretty much out the gate in both of its like iterations. That is to say, the original linear classics and then the Metroidvania styles. Although there were a couple of 3D ones that were different. Go on. Rather than being a jackass, you think it rather says that the protagonist is almost incapable of saying no to anybody, because he also doesn't push back against bad ideas in other social links. Yeah, look, this is my third Persona game, but one thing I find really interesting about this series, and I assume that this game will repeat that, is that they managed to give a silent character personality in a way that you just don't get usually. Like, Joker and Yu Narukami, who I think is the only one whose name is universally fucking... doesn't seem to have any second or third name. Maybe he does, I don't know. Felt like different people, despite the fact they didn't say anything. And this guy feels different again. I don't know how the hell they're managing that. I guess it's just a combination of the tiny bits of choice dialogue you get versus the way that you're reacted to, and I don't know, it's strange. To be honest, I like this guy the least out of the three of them, because the main difference in his personality appears to be that his is severely repressed. Joker's just a stylish motherfucker, and Yu Narukami is basically, what if we took Auron from Final Fantasy X and made him a high school student? And not dead. But, yes, that's very good a style. One day I will look at Personas 1 and 2, mostly so that I can look at Persona 2. From what I understand, number 1 isn't as popular, but one day I will look at those two. Might actually play those in order instead of backwards. I watched a bit of stuff about Persona 1 once because I was interested in the localization of the original. Obviously no one would play that now, you'd play the PSP versions if you did it, but the whole thing about how they chopped half of the game out and didn't translate it, presumably to save time, and also... Does it count as blackface or not, what they did to that guy in Persona? I don't know. Anyway, I've parked myself in front of the movie theater. I assume I'm supposed to go here. I don't remember what I decided at the end of Sunday. Because, of course, we took yesterday off to do some Hitman and be disappointed by Bruce Lee. Yeah, presumably I'm going in here. Right, we'd been doing vending machines, and I came here even though you told me there wasn't going to be one in there, and true to form, there was not. But I thought maybe, just maybe, my game would, like, glitch, and there would be SP drinks firing out of every machine. We have 5 social links now, 4 real ones, so to speak. I always consider the auto-advancing ones to be beneath notice, but we have 4 real ones. I think we're looking for 2 more. And we're looking for a hermit and, what else do I have? Hang? Do I have hang yet? I know that Fornius was not part of the list. That was just an extra. Yeah, we don't have a hang yet. So we're looking for a hermit and a hang. We're looking to hang a hermit. Screenshot movie theater. Looks like tickets for today are all sold out. Twitch didn't send you any notifications. Is that how you get here? From Twitch notifications? Yeah, I do wonder. I assume like 90% of people have my Discord channel muted and don't get the everyone pings, but because I can't stand those. But I give them anyway because, you know, they're so easy to mute. But Twitch notifications. I guess if you've got Twitch loaded all day, they'd come through. Whereas I have Discord. We're hiring people who have the guts to talk to anyone. You'll also learn more about movies. Part-time wage starts at 5,000 yen. Seems I can work part-time here on days I have off from school. Working here might help improve my academics. Yes, good. And my courage. Also fine. Should I spend the day here? I assume that's going to tell me that I can work or watch movies. But presumably not both. If you're allowed to work, then everything's sold out, and if you're allowed to watch something, then you can't work. All right, let's. This is our first day's work. Not that I need the money, but if I remember in Persona 4, the jobs led to social links, so I probably shouldn't ignore it just because I'm good at farming money. Also, we get 2 stats raised. That's nice. Work part-time, see to films and patrons. Raises your courage and raises your brain and your balls. There is an achievement for getting 50k out of working. Okay, that's 10 times here. If everything pays 5,000 yen, then that's 10 times anywhere, but maybe they don't. I gave it my all, working part-time at the concession stand. Someone asked for a recommendation, so I picked a movie that fit their taste. I confidently recommended popcorn to a customer, and they bought some. Well, here's your paycheck. I feel like I've improved my academics and courage because of work. Ding! Haven't improved it that much, I'm still a damn slacker. One thing I don't like about this system is how obtuse and opaque the, It tells you when you gain a level, but it doesn't tell you how close you are. It doesn't tell you the value of a point. Doesn't tell you how many points it takes to get to the next level, doesn't tell you how many points you have, often doesn't tell you how many points you earned in a specific thing. It's getting late. I should head back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Why are you staring at your boxing glove? Oh, you're polishing it, okay. Didn't you do that? Weren't you doing that yesterday? How often do you need to... Okay.
Oh, right.
Let me tell you something. In both boxing and actual combat, speed is key. Whether you're landing an attack or evading one, you won't succeed if you can't move quickly. Is something the matter?
That reminds me.
A piece of advice for fighting in Tartarus. To get the upper hand in combat, I suggest attacking shadows from their blind spot. You will have the advantage if you can launch a preemptive strike without being noticed. Try to utilize this technique often. Wow, never thought about that.
By the way...
Hey, Yuki-kun, have you picked up any supplies, like medicine and stuff? You probably know this, but I'll tell you just in case. Shops aren't open during the dark hour. Really? And here I thought all of the fucking shops would be open at midnight. So you should get whatever you might need before the dark hour. We don't want someone to get injured in Tartarus and not be able to do anything about it, you know?
By the way,
Apparently my persona is supposed to be real strong against fire. Call the fire department, cause I'm burning with passion, baby. Anyway, you can leave the strong enemies to me. I can take the heat. He strong against fire? Is that like you mean that you resist fire because you're fire aspected? You're not strong against fire aspected enemies in any specific way. Like you don't hurt them more. You don't fight fire with fire. If you could fight fire with fire, then you would be weak to fire because you fight with fire. Right? Crafter, get ahead in pub fights with a secret technique. King hit someone and be ready to gloss the next guy. Mitsuru, probably. Jesus. What's popular tonight? Oh dear. Nothing. Oh, there it is. 10% went to Tartarus. Everyone's, on average has gotten to floor 20, so it's basically the end. Level 10, that's lower than me. Studied, made use of Wild Duck Burger, made use of the cafe, made use of Wakatsu, played at the arcade, slept in your bed. Yeah, right, you told me that the kitchen had an academic's meal. TV has not been seen. Wait, I saw it in the morning. I assume it wouldn't update, right? Yeah, because it's a sun. I would see it in the evening when I go to school, but I wouldn't see it in. I would see it on my way out or something. Yeah. Do do do, da da do do do. Wakatsu is at the strip mall, right? I think so. Yeah, because you got the burger here. the bookshop, which the old people don't stay up late at night after all. Prodigy platter, 680 yen. Get smarter while you digest. At Wakatsu Kitchen, you can order the Prodigy platter, rich in omega-3s, to help raise your academics. Time will pass if you eat here. If you come by on certain nights, what did I say? Whatever. Eat it. I assume it just said if you come by on other nights, other shit might be available. Regular customers ordering the seafood full course. Seems like a special offer for regulars. Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Maybe if my charm was at least confident, I'd be memorable enough to order it. Excuse me, sir. Could you please turn off that rap music? Huh? What rap music? When you walked into the building, all of a sudden there was this rap music playing about having each other's back. It's not our usual style. Could you please take it outside? I'm not playing any rap music. Guy just exudes an aura of theme music everywhere he goes. I ordered the Prodigy platter. I feel smarter now that I've had some brain food. In that case, zombies should be geniuses. There's probably been at least one horror comedy where the zombies get smarter the more brains they eat. That has to have been an idea someone's had at some point. Being too graceless to order food. I like the idea that it's a regular menu, but you unlock it not by actually going there often, but just by being cool enough. I can hear people talking.
Good morning.
I always feel super sleepy waking up on Mondays. And there's another special morning assembly today? Didn't we just have one last week?
By the way,
Remember how Kirijo-senpai gave that great speech last week? Apparently that got the principal really fired up, and now he wants to make a follow-up speech.
excuse me?
Seriously? The heck? Why do we have to suffer just because he wants to stroke his ego? The first bell has rung.
We'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you.
What's the deal with the assembly? You think it's about the recent incidents?
Beats me. He shouldn't even know about the shadows or anything. I just hope this doesn't take too long.
He's not exactly known for his brevity.
Today, I'd like to tell you about my, vision for this school year.
You're having visions? With those glasses? I wasn't even aware you had eyes.
As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved.
Yeah, keep on believing that.
However, the uncertainties of high school life are many, and overcoming this will require constant effort.
There's always got to be at least one student who's up to some shit, right? Persona 4 had the fish-eyed fucko. Persona 5 had Mishima, who I guess was okay, but his main crime was that I didn't like him.
You must dig down deep inside, but don't worry so much that you lose touch with reality. As they say, everything in moderation. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Principal continues with his speech.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Kirijo-senpai's speech?
Well, according to the Gossip Girls, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, you're right. I guess he doesn't want to be outdone by a teenager? Can't really blame him, but still.
Do you have a minute?
I am sitting here alone after school, well, at lunchtime. Do I look busy?
I'm sorry, but I'll need some of your time after school. I have a special request for you.
Whatever it is, yes. A special request?
I apologize if I'm being abrupt, but I couldn't think of a better person to ask.
Say no more. Where are we going? Can we do it now?
I'll tell you more about it after school.
Damn it.
Until then.
Let's begin.
Christ, I thought that was Mirror B. Why has he got a triangle ruler on it? Okay. Also, why does he have a rabbit tooth? All right, let's review quadratic functions. You all remember those, don't you? Sometimes the graph will be a parabola, or sometimes a hyperbola. Well, they're certainly beautiful curves, but they can't measure up to parabolic and hyperbolic spirals. These are algebraic spirals. Look, aren't they magnificent?
So, after that,
Now then, let's see if you can answer this from a mathematical point of view, Iori-kun. He absolutely can't. He's going to ask me, and I'm not going to fucking know. Which of the following is not an algebraic spiral?
wait, what?
Hold up, how the heck am I supposed to know something like that? Makoto, do you know which one's not an oh, that's Junpei. Makoto, do you know which one's not an algebraic spiral or whatever? What is it about A that makes it different from the others? Because, like, I was gonna say... B is sort of formulaic, like it's the same distance every time, whereas the rest of them look a bit wonky. Therefore, maybe wonkiness is a sign of algebraism. A is the Fibonacci spiral. I mean, it is getting bigger. Oh, good on Fibbo. Here we go. A.
A beauty, isn't it?
Correct. Well done. This is a logarithmic spiral. When the golden ratio is the growth factor, it's called a golden spiral. Just as the name implies, you can graph an algebraic spiral using an algebraic equation. B is the Archimedean spiral, C is a parabolic spiral, and D is a Lattouche, all of which are algebraic spirals. However, A, the logarithmic spiral, is not considered an algebraic spiral. I'm about to fucking spiral over this. It is a common spiral found in nature, such as on nautilus shells and sunflower seeds. And what spiral explains your hair? No matter how far you scale in or out, the shape remains roughly the same. This is called self-similarity. The way it spirals kind of reminds me of Tartarus.
Thanks, man!
What? Just me? Anyways, thanks for your help, dude. Yuki couldn't give him the answer just now. He must be really smart. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. I hate this. I hate that getting answers correct in school doesn't make me smarter. It just gives me a better reputation. That's a bait and switch. How am I supposed
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How am I supposed to impress Mitsuru if I can't even get smarter by getting school right?
To make a long story short, I'd like you to join student council.
See, I would assume that this is her social link if I didn't already know what was up. Where's the unambiguous yes? Sounds like a lot of work.
We meet regularly, but I don't expect you to participate every time.
Do you?
Just come to the student council room when you can.
Why me?
Because of your ability to lead. Being president is very time-consuming. I'd like to have an ally to support me in the event of an emergency.
Oh, I'm definitely happy to support you on anything and everything you like.
An ally, meaning someone who understands my situation. You know what it means to be a leader, so I'm asking you.
All right.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. And I've already filed and approved your student council membership on your behalf.
Normally, I would be annoyed at this violation of my consent. However, under the circumstances, I feel it is only appropriate to call it girl bossing.
But you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own to sign everything.
Seems like in order to join the student council, I have to go and find Ms. Toriumi. That's my homeroom teacher, right? Is she the Kawakami of this game? I need to tell her that I'm going to join student council.
I'm sorry for making arrangements without your permission, but
Uh-huh.
I hope you understand the position I'm in. Once you're ready, come to the student council room. I'll be waiting for you there.
Mitsuru has left the classroom. It seems I can join the student council if I submit some paperwork at the faculty office. I should head there when I have some free time. Oh, but I don't have to? In fact, yeah, a bunch of people spent time with Miyamoto and Odagiri, whoever that is. And 1% just went home. 1 in 100 students? Just go home. 3. It's Miyamoto! Let's head to practice! I'll show you what I'm made of today for sure! Officer Kurosawa, I've got something for you today. Consider it restitution for you and the others working diligently every day. Should I go see what he's talking about? Because that wouldn't take up time, I imagine.
Hey!
Or is that just... Oh, he's just on sale. That's right. Fair enough. That's when we should have bought Junpei's thing, but whatever. Are you the forgetful type? No?
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna have to nag you then.
Hey!
What if I say yes? I better remember to stock up, especially from Officer Kurosawa. I heard from Sanada-san that you can't buy anything from him at night. If you want to go in on a school day, then go right after classes are over. Now, unfortunately, the police are busy at night, stopping crime and stuff. Dude, there are some seriously hot chicks at this school. Which is great, but it also makes it harder to approach them. Why? If there's a girl you want to date, you gotta be smart about how you do. I know I have to be smart! I know I have to be smart! Don't rub it in. You gotta be smart about how you talk to her. Fucker. Yukari has nothing new to say.
Oh, by the way,
Right, you're still talking about teams. Girls at this school are hot, but unfortunately they have standards. Yeah! So student council room is here. This must be Odagiri. And Mitsuru, hopefully. It's the student council room. Seems like I have to go find... Yeah, I have to go to the faculty office, which would not be the first time. Before that... we'll piss! Oh, that's interesting. I can feel my mind starting to wander. I don't think there's anything that needs my attention. Does taking a piss give you reminders if there's a game system you're neglecting? What sort of things does it... I guess probably things that I haven't, like, gotten introduced to yet, because it's fucking April. There's normally like 18 different mechanics that come out later on. It gives you hints when there's a deadline coming up. Aha! So what happens if you try to go in here when you haven't been to Tartarus? Does he just say that you're fine and send you home? What brings you to the nurse's office? Do keep in mind that you're interrupting my scholarly pursuits. Huh? What is this? You seem healthy enough. My eyes cannot be deceived!
All right.
I don't need students slouching around my office. Out you go! Shoot! Shoot! You're gonna lurk during your morning stand-up. How the fuck do you have to do a stand-up routine at work every morning? Where do you work? A clown college? I guess he'll only see me if I'm tired. He might respond differently if I go and see him after Tartarus. Yeah, makes sense. I guess that's one thing. Like, if you go to Tartarus more often, you'll get more courage boosts from here. But I guess that's not necessarily a... What you give up matters more. You have a very good Type 5, what can I say? You people have held me back long enough. I'm going to clown college. Nobody expected him to say that. Actually, I don't remember which member of the family said that. I think it was Bart. Looks like I can't get in through this door. Well, then why are there two doors? Good, Bart did say it.
Oh, what can I do for you?
I can hear you. It's about student council.
Ah, yes. Kirito-san filled me in. All we need is your signature, so read through this and sign here. All right, looks good. You can leave the rest to me. Good luck in student council.
You now have access to the student council room. Is there any reason for me to maybe want to leave and explore? I don't think I need to avail myself of the sale at the weapon shop because there's not going to be any new items. Let's go. It is the student council room. I got permission to join the student council. Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm not going to introduce somebody else. I don't have any good cards to copy.
All right, everyone. This is who I've been talking to you about. He'll be joining us in student council starting today.
So who's Oda Giri? The stern man with the yellow turban armband, or the incredibly boring looking nerd girl?
Ah, so he's the one.
You don't have a name. It's going to be the girl, isn't it? So, well, yeah, you do have a face. Maybe you'll get a name. Maybe that's it. Ah, so he's Yukiko.
I'm Hidetoshi Odagiri.
It's you!
I supervise the disciplinary committee.
Okay.
I'm Chihiro Fushimi, the treasurer.
Uh-huh.
I'm a first year, and, I'm still learning the ropes, so please be patient with me.
Please don't be a party member. I'm sorry, but incredibly boring looking nerd girl was my girlfriend. Wow, you settled. Okay, look, maybe she's fine, but... I was gonna say, I'm very tired of this archetype. That's what I was gonna say next. She showed up in Persona 4 as the student council Wait, so she moved to Inaba? I don't remember her. So clearly she didn't improve. God, I feel bad. Maybe... I mean, evidently she has a social link if you ended up dating her. So, like, she must be another social link. But for now, we're getting the rank 1 on him because of what the thing said. Anyway, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm sure the next time I play the Persona games, if I ever do a personal time go through, I will one day play these stories in order and get all these references instead of my bizarre stream backwards run, but whatever.
You must be quite talented to be handpicked by the president herself.
Yeah, I'm good with a sword.
I look forward to working with you.
I think I made a good impression on Odagiri. Hard to tell, though, because he does seem a bit Byakuya-esque. I joined the student council and got to know the members. I hope I get along with everyone here.
I
that the
am
Emperor?
Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
We weren't told to collect an emperor. So.
Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Emperor Arcana.
Yeah. Does that mean Mitsuru's gonna be the Empress, by the way? Well, we have an Emperor persona. We just... I wasn't aiming to, I just happened to take a Fornius with me. But Student Council is the name. I guess a lot of these social links, instead of just the name of the character, have the name of their relation to you in school, right? Like it was track team, and then team manager, which I do think is interesting.
It's getting late. Introductions will be enough for today. What we want from you is to assist us as necessary. From now on, you have my permission to enter the student council room whenever you wish.
Even when the school's shut?
Your time is your own after school, but try to remember the student council every now and then.
See you in June or so.
We meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we don't meet on days before tests.
Who does? Everybody's too busy studying.
Thanks for coming today.
Jump around, jump around. I parted ways with the student council members and went back to the dorm. I mean, okay, well, if this could be a way to have Mitsuru getting some side content while her actual social link is blocked off due to my overpowering dumbness.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Alright, I heard you might be joining the student council. Kirijo-senpai, you sure you want to let a slacker like this guy join? I'm not forcing him. But if you're concerned about his work ethic, would you rather join yourself? Oh, I'll pass, but thanks for the offer. Student council. Wow, as exciting as that sounds, I think I'll pass.
That reminds me.
So, I heard Mitsuru asked you to join student council. Sorry if it feels like you're being forced to, but I'm sure she could really use your help. Well, anyway, it's ultimately up to you, so give it some thought. Is something the matter? As president of the student council, I'm really quite busy. In fact, it's quite rare that I have any time to rest.
Greatly appreciated.
I won't require your help constantly, but stop by the student council room when you have time. I'll look forward to your contributions. Does this man just stare at his boxing gloves every night? Like, how desperately does he want to punch somebody?
All right.
Let's see what's on TV. Today's exchange rate. The shifting economy has strengthened the dollar against the yen. The current exchange rate is 1 USD to 115 yen. Now that we've said that, all of the English players can get a better understanding of the value of their money. The change marks the yen's 1.4% weakening from yesterday. Oh, there's Yukari. Sitting by herself alone at the bar. She looks like that... What was the name of that horrible character from Persona 5 that everybody hates? The journalist. She had a weird name. It was like Yoko Ono or something. I know it wasn't actually Yoko Ono, but she had a name like that. Onyo. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. She looks like her. Just because she's a woman in a Persona game sitting at a bar. I don't think I really have time for student council. I'm busy enough with archery, studying, and fighting shadows. It's already kind of a lot. And I mean, Kirijo-senpai is just... Dreamy? Hot? Actually, it's nothing. Never mind. Wait, does she have a crush on her too? I mean, forget the last word. It's either that or she's intimidated. Now, what was this? It was May something was changing about the fridge. 5-2. Not too far away. So we just keep stat grinding at the arcade because it's the most high value and we have the money. Okay. What are you selling? You're selling another Ganesha Bank. How many tries to win that prize? Six. That's not as good. I'm not going to retry, but I am going to give it a YOLO when we're here and when I feel like it. Should I spend the night here at the High School of Youth? Looks like I don't have to wait in line. We'd also play Punch Boxer if we wanted to waste our time. No, let's get some charm. I learned the ins and outs of romance and courtship. Did you? That is still unimpressive, but I got a rank! I am now unpolished! Yay? Is that a yay? I don't know if that's a yay. I was looking forward to a vaguely I guess if there's 6 ranks, then rank 2 needs to sound unimpressive as well. You don't get a decent sounding word until rank 4 probably.
Good morning.
28th. Have you gotten acclimated to our school yet? Yeah, sure.
That's...
I see. Your ability to adapt to a new environment is impressive. By the way, if you ever need me for anything... except to hang out because you're not smart enough... most times you can find me in the lounge. However, I won't be present if there's business I must attend to. If I'm not at the dorm at night, then you'll have to put off any exploration for another... Really? If she's not available at night, it's just a fucking no Tartarus for you, bucko. Wow. I hope you understand. I don't, but fine. No, I guess it makes sense. You need the navigator. That would probably then change when we get whoever's permanent. Unless she actually is permanent, which, like... I suppose is possible because she's not the mascot, right? Like, in 4 and 5... it was kind of obvious that something was going to shift, but it's probably still going to be a shift because she doesn't have any, like, abilities or any kind of thing. Class has ended for today. 98% of people did a social link. 3 standouts, the old couple, Miyamoto and Tomochika, the guy who I've been just thunderously ignoring. 2% of people studied in the library or made use of Hagakure Ramen. Do I have any mail? I do. Track practice! You're coming today, right? You better. Hey, you're free, right? Let's hang out. Hagakure Ramen. It's good for your skin. I'm fascinated by the fact that there's a big gap between Miyamoto and Tomochika. Is that actually an indicator of how popular it is? I wasn't sure about that. You're right, you got the old couple seems to be the most popular with Miyamoto coming second. We have the personas for all of them, I think. Like, we do have a magician. Miyamoto is the furthest. Continues to give his all during practice. He sees potential in me, and accepting me as a worthy rival. He is 80. Runs the bookstore Bookworms with his wife at the Owatodai Strip Mall. Turned 80 years old this year and has a great relationship with his wife, God, you'd hope. Runs the bookstore Bookworms, turned 72 this year. Yeah, so Odagiri isn't available today, but even if he was, I guess I could do it, but, I can find Chihiro to talk to in the school. I mean, we can do that. The Mitsuru superfan has more shit to say. Oh yeah, there she is. Interestingly, she has a social link thing, but we don't have a link with her yet. I heard you were invited to the student council. Kirijo-senpai said so. I'm so jealous of you. I wish I could get invited. You think I should talk to her or something? No! Look, I can't really judge you. She is pretty great, but, if your obsession is to the point where you yourself do not have a name or personality, I feel like you've taken it too far. Like, you'd have to sell her on you first, but there isn't a you. Like, you don't have an identity, which is a major limiter in pretty much anything. So I think you should take some time to work on yourself. Maybe figure out how to exist first. Then try to join a club for the sake of getting closer to someone, which, to be honest, you probably still should not do. Maybe find a genuine reason to have some excitement for the student council as a concept, rather than because a hot girl is there. It can certainly be a perk, but try to be a bit more multifaceted than that. Alright, let's talk to this girl.
What do you want?
I just wanted to talk.
I don't have anything to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't think she's willing to talk to me anymore. I should try again, another time. Should I? I wouldn't. That was awkward as hell. But anyway, so Miyamoto, we're already ranked 2, so we're already a hit further on him than we are on anybody else. So are we actually ready to rank up with him?
What's up?
Class finally let out, huh? You leaving for practice now? Want to head to the track together? I suppose there's logic in managing, like, picking some over others so that you only have so many personas. Because we'll eventually have more than we can afford, right? So I guess if the goal is to spam him to completion so that we can let go of having to drag a chariot around everywhere, which is heavy, I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the chariot persona Aramitama. So yeah, okay. I feel like I might grow closer to Miyamoto soon. Alright, I can see the logic in doing that rather than going off to Bunkichi. Should I spend some time after school with the track team? Yeah.
All right.
That's what I like to hear. Can't have you showing me up all the time. Time to put my game face on.
All right. One more time.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Bone and blood, I would assume.
Huh?
I said what I said. I don't think he liked it.
Damn it! Seriously?
Miyamoto!
Bunkichi and I forget his wife's name also have the biggest availability. That's that's the thing. I remember, for example, when we played Persona 4, every Sunday, like without fail, we had to go hang out with the old lady at the cemetery, right? Because that was our only day.
Anemia?
Why would anemia make your knee hurt? Oh, anemia! I get it.
Come on, we're counting on you to be captain next year. The big meet's next year, so you've got time. Just don't overdo it. Hey, you. Why don't you leave practice early and take him home?
It's not you, it's Yuki. Get both syllables right.
Sorry. What are you looking at? I'm fine. It's just, my anemia's acting up.
Uh-huh. Neither of these are like, hey, toughen up, motherfucker, so I don't know which one you'd like to hear better. Sorry that sounds awful, sounds a bit wanky. Are you going to be okay?
Of course. It's just, a touch of anemia. God damn it. I can't do it. I can't lie to you.
Good, don't.
Look, the truth is, it's my knee.
Is it?
It hasn't felt right ever since that day you first came to practice.
Wow, I'm so surprised. God, you covered that up really well, what with the whole screaming and grabbing your knees specifically every time you went, I
tried medicine, I tried wrapping it, but the pain won't stop.
Well, I'm not going to tell him to take a break. I think that's going to make him mad. Will it heal?
Of course it will. But I can't afford to stop training, so I'll play through the pain. Next year, there's a national competition. Athletes from all over Japan will be there. The regionals don't hold a candle in comparison.
Suppose if I ever fuck up the dialogue, I can always rewind and do it again. That's a nice feature.
And if I want to win, then I have to spend the next year training.
I think you first have to spend a bit of time healing your fucking body.
A lot of guys on the team are nosy as hell. If they find out about my knee, they won't leave me alone. So please keep it a secret, okay? We gotta look out for each other.
Is this what you were talking about with the whole he doesn't say no to the social links when they have bad ideas? Like dealing with their sports injury by fucking keeping it a secret instead of treating it? Miyamoto seems to be counting on me. I feel like we're becoming closer. Rank 3.
If I go easy on it, I can make it home by myself.
Can.
Don't worry about me. You get on back to training.
I parted ways with Miyamoto and went home after practice. And then went straight out to the arcade again.
Welcome back.
By the way, I tried to say the internet's fixed. Hey, that's cool. The internet line, which was ripped apart by the Shadow earlier this month, will be fixed tomorrow. Does that mean we can spend the rest of our Persona 3 experience online gaming? If you have a computer in your room, you should be able to connect. So that takes care of everything that was damaged.
No.
Except, of course, Akihiko's ribcage. Oh, speaking of the internet, you play any online games, dude? Why, yeah. What did I say? Online games? You can start my favorite social link, says Blue Moon. What would your favorite social link be? Definitely.
Yo.
Nice! I got just the thing then. If this wasn't Persona 3, like, what could this be referencing is a bunch of shit I don't know and haven't played. If it was 4 or 5 or something, well, I mean, when I played those, they were the oldest one I played, so, like, at no point would I be able to, like, think, But my guess is that this is going to be... I have a thought, but it's based entirely on the fact that it's Blue Moon who's happy. So let's find out. I got just the thing then. So do we run into Hitler, or...? I feel like probably not, given this came out in the West. Here, you gotta check this one out. It's called Innocent Sin Online. I know 3 things about Persona 2. I know that there's 2 of them, and one of them is called Innocent Sin. I know that they had the weirdest path to Western localization known to man, because there's 2 releases of them, and in each of them, one wasn't brought over and the other one was. So there's a PlayStation 2 game that's technically the second half, or PlayStation 1 game that's technically the second half, and then there's a PSP game that's the first half, and the other versions just didn't get localized. So all of it exists in the West officially, just in different releases. Of course, I believe now the second half PSP version has been translated by the diligent work of some fans, so it's not as much of a problem as it used to be, but certainly when I first looked into it, it was not as great. The third thing I know is that Hitler's in it, somehow. Somehow Hitler returned. Actually, that's not entirely true. I know other things. I know there's a character named Nanjo, and I know bits about the first game that, like, the second game as an actual sequel has characters from the first game in it. I'm aware of that. And something about how one of them stars adults, which is curious. What else do I know? That's Eternal Punishment. Yeah, that's the one that came out in, I think it starred a woman? A journalist? And then the first one starred a the first one starred a high school student, the second one starred a journalist. Here, you gotta check this one out. It's called Innocent Sin Online. I used to be totally addicted to it, but I got kind of burned out. Maybe you'll get a kick out of it. Got. Online game. Tons of people all playing the same game together. And it's online, right? I imagine that makes it even harder to know who you're playing. I guess not knowing your enemies makes it easier in some respects.
I think.
Right, so what Akihiko is telling us here is that we're going to meet a character in this game who's going to be somebody in the game, and we're not going to know who it is until we finish that character's online game story arc. That's what he's telling us. If that is exactly what happens, then I'm sorry, but he just spelled it out. As for me, I prefer to look my opponent straight in the face before we compete. It's probably you! Like it's not going to be one of the party members.
Hello.
How are your explorations of Tartarus proceeding? Really good. We went once and did everything we could possibly do.
Fantastic.
Then continue the good work. Is something the matter? Online games. Well, some casual recreation is fine, but try not to get carried away. If it should devolve into an unhealthy obsession, need I say the rest? I'd say I feel called out, but I don't think there's anybody here who hasn't been.
Oh yeah!
I hear lots of gamers love Innocent Sin Online. Well, since tomorrow's a holiday, you should play it, dude! Why is he so invested? He gave the game up.
Oh yeah!
I'm so glad we can start using the internet again. I've been meaning to check out the new summer clothes that are coming out now. I guess I could just look at magazines, but it's quicker to just check online. Plus, it's free. There's this magical thing called Google, and when you type something in, it tells you the truth about what's out there. God, it'd be weird if in 20 years or something they ruined that by filling it with fake information and a whole bunch of brand new predictive technology that just causes it to lie all the time. What an absolute travesty of human evolution that would be. Let's see what's on TV. Many of you are eagerly anticipating tomorrow. Due to the Golden Week holiday, the highways are expected to be jammed bumper to bumper. Traffic conditions are expected to worsen from tomorrow until May 3. Officials expect the roads to be cleared by May 4th. From all of us here at Action News, have a happy Golden Week. Is school out for like ages now? Or is it just a day? We do have the calendar here. Just tomorrow. But then also Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Tomorrow is shower day, where everybody has to make sure they wash up. Part-time position open. We hope everyone's having a great day. Chagall is looking for someone to work at the cafe today. Students may apply, no experience required. This is a paid position, and perks include free pheromones. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. I don't know why the dorm entrance exists. There's nothing here. Yes, I do. Come on, one shot. Nope, still 6. Yikes. That's weird. Like, it's 6 must be the maximum or something. I've seen it get 1 shot, I've seen it do 2, and I've seen it do 6, and that's it. House of the Deceased. Is my courage gonna rank up like my charm did? Hope so. Because we got a lot of courage points thanks to... There we go, we are now... Ordinary. Was the Crane game playing the jingle from P2? I don't know. Maybe? Unpolished, ordinary slacker. Jesus. Game just shut down then. Today is Showa Day. There's no school. Come to think of it, I should be able to connect to the internet now. I could try playing the game that Junpei gave me. What am I using for that? Am I using the computer out in the hole, or do I have one? Oh, no, I have a laptop. Huh. Good. Note that we're not being forced to do this. But most people did. I assume we're gonna meet Maya Fey. Use the shared computer. Use the shared computer. Why would you do that when you have your own? I'm curious enough to want to look at that, but I assume we're most benefit from using the online game, which presumably would meet either Hermit or Hanged Man. I'm gonna say Hermit.
Salut.
The higher we advance up Tartarus, the stronger our enemies will become. Do you feel that your current equipment is adequate? Yeah, I think so.
I see.
That's good to hear. Just don't get careless. You should consider paying Officer Kurosawa a visit when you have the time. Yeah, but then I have to pay Officer Kurosawa. Accident at the intersection. Over 6 miles of traffic are backed up. Coming up next, more traffic reports. There seems to be no problem at this section, but the highway in the other direction appears to be packed. Officials are hoping the congestion will be relieved by May 4th. What is it, Yuki? Is there something you're trying to look up? That computer is for shared use. The internet is back up, so feel free to use it whenever you want. I can vouch for its performance and capacity. You may also install additional software on it. However, keep in mind that it's shared property. You should probably avoid installing the game that Iori gave you yesterday onto it. I don't know the details, but I heard that it keeps a record of your private conversations. Okay. You could use the computer in the first floor lounge for research or to run purchased software. All software is single use only. Huh? And can be purchased from Mangastar Net Cafe. Like many activities, using the computer will take up a portion of your day. Mangastar Net Cafe is a new location, isn't it? It's on the 3rd floor of the strip mall. So this must be a reload feature. Looks like there are some pre-installed programs. A package on the bookshelf has a sticker on it that says free to borrow. Should I borrow something? Digital Cram School. Should I spend my time using the computer? No, but it's interesting. Right, so you have to have a thing that you apply to it. I'd rather meet the new social link. And then, of course, after this, we're going to have to keep an eye on every female character we meet to see which one's secretly my e-buddy. You can now use the computer in your room to play Innocent Sin Online. Playing the game will take up time, but you might meet new people. Anyone who has their own social link is disqualified. Should I spend time at my desk until night falls? Hell yeah! Woohoo! You can study, or you can play the MMO. I'm surprised that... I mean, I guess it has to be an MMO for you to meet somebody, but like... It's weird for them to turn their previous single-player RPG into an MMO. By halfway through the link, it will be very obvious who Maya is. That's cool. I think I'll spend the day playing online. Autumn, the year 1990X. I have one new message. From Phil. Reality is just a series of events and players acting out what they believe to be true. When we accept that fact, our world becomes as real as any other. Right, no, that was... I do know that the whole Persona... I don't know if it was both versions, but, like, Persona 2's thing was about rumors coming true. That's why Hitler's in the game. As much as I say it's... Hitler came back for some reason. No, there was something about how that was a game built on the idea that if enough people said something, it just became a fact. Due to some kind of demon magic. In that sense, I kind of admire them for putting Hitler in it. Because you set something in the modern day and have the premise be whatever bullshit people believe just comes to life, and you just take it to its logical extreme of they brought fucking Hitler back. Like that is a scathing indictment of the human condition, and I kind of admire that they just did that. Obviously, it led to well, I don't know that it led to localization issues. I guess it did because Persona 1 came out. And then they deliberately skipped the Hitler game and then gave us the the second Hitlerless half as the sequel. Our world becomes as real as any other. Reality is but a reflection of our own thoughts and expectations. But what if we were merely reflections in someone else's mirror? Are we doing Slim Shady again? Are you prepared to look through that mirror to discover the truth? I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. That's interesting, the little picture they've got there. I don't see any other players. A girl in red approaches me.
Sup, XD?
Oh, God! (2009). You have to read it. You signed up for this.
ASL?
So what's really interesting about this, the new generation, aren't gonna know. They're not gonna know what that means.
Oh wait, are you a nub? You are, huh? Oh wow, you haven't even finished making your chariot yet.
How do I verbalize NetSpeak? Char. This is very good. I hate it, but it's very good.
Guess the new default skin thing was for real. I got this cool outfit in the patch too. Not like it brought in many new people. This is kind of a dead MMO these days, XD. Yeah, welcome to the game! Cool to see you around.
Was it written like this in the original? Because, like, the Japanese version wouldn't be using English NetSpeak. It would be using their NetSpeak, whatever that looked like. So I don't know how much of the script has been rewritten for this version. Who are you?
Sorry, I got kind of OOC there.
Wait, it's a role-playing game? Like, okay, yeah, I know, MMORPG, but people don't go on WoW and just speak in character. Like that. Not outside of specific shit. It's not the standard experience. Note that this one doesn't have voice acting. Well, of course it doesn't. It would be weird if it did.
We are supposed to be our alternate selves, right? Yeah. So,
What are you gonna call your character? All I see is no data. Hey, I got a good name for you. This is a reference, isn't it? How about Tatsuya? Yeah, that's perfect, Ayamo. I'll change mine to Maya, okay? Have a little deja vu. Huh, that's clever. Tatsuya and Maya were the main characters of each half of P2. So you'd recognize Maya, but was Tatsuya, like, are they both in both games? Oh, really? I'm impressed. I didn't think many people played that. Well, if you see any jokers... Okay, we're a few games too early for that. Be sure to rescue me, okay? They're both in both games, but in very different roles. Anyway, I'm usually idling here on my days off. Well, that will be a clue that we will follow. So if you're bored, maybe we can level together. It sucks to be lonely. I become acquainted with a player who goes by the name Maya.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Hermit Arcana.
I like how there's two archetypes for the Hermit Arcana in Persona. There's Nerdy Computer Girl, which they've done twice, and then there's Literal Fox. Rank 1 Hermit, online game. Sorry, GGG. Remember, let's think positive. Presto. Highest player signed off. So if somebody says let's think positive or whatever that word was, then that's them. I decided to log out as well. I want to say that's her, but like, it would be realistic for this to turn out to be a dude.
Yo.
Yo, what's up? It isn't gonna be Junpei, is it? This isn't some weird fucking bizarro game that he's playing on us where he gives us this and then catfishes us. That'd be amazing.
Seriously?
Man, no one's back yet. And we have school tomorrow. I guess that means Tartarus is a no-go. Yep, that's right.
Nice.
Alrighty then, time to hit the hay. Yep, we can't go. We now have the ability to go to Club Escapade. Oh, because I leveled up my courage? And yeah, nobody's here. I don't see any indicators of person. Well, let's look around and see where everybody's gone. Good lord, what does that mean to these people? Nothing good. Or they're just in their rooms. Well, that's boring. They could be out on the town. With all of these apatheticos. We can go to the Net Cafe.
Welcome.
The software programs on our computers are available for sale at the counter.
Vendor of PC software. You can run purchase software on the computer at the first floor dorm lounge.
Let me know when you've decided on what you want.
Holy fucking do! Learning matters that will charm others, helping you attain a beautiful body via watching videos, learning English through pictures and images, adults need courage to play Animal Othello. PC software that requires courage to defeat zombies through typing. Muscle Boot Camp, Mindful Boot Camp, and Umiushi Fan Book, which is cheaper than everything else, and is for those who love beef balls. Right?
Come again.
I guess... Oh, right. Fan club for this place. Which we're not allowed to enter.
Welcome.
You can register to become a member online by using the code in our fan book. Yeah, you can buy the fan book at the Net Cafe. So you do that to get in there. Maybe later. Hey! We can head to Club Escapade. I can sense an air of maturity through the slightly ajar door. What in that it smells like alcohol? I plucked up my courage and stepped into the club. Akihiko was outside. Just completely fucking missed her. Bounce, 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 bounce. I assume I can come back in. Where is he? There you are.
Go.
Oh, did you need something for the police station too? I just finished saying hi to Kurosawa-san. Take a look at some weapons while I'm there. I know you're in charge of our equipment, but it doesn't hurt to check out what's in stock every now and then, you know? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing a new haul of equipment. Well, I mean, I'm not allowed to equip you yet because you're not in the damn party. This is the place where they did the Kings game in P4? Oh, dear. Right. They're not very good at dancing. In fact, the only people who are dancing are the people who I can talk to. Everybody else is just standing still with their hands in the air. So I guess they just don't care.
Can I help you? I don't think I've seen you here before.
Nothing's happening nowadays. I guess that's what peace means. How about you? Anything dramatic happening in your life? Yeah. I see. Sounds tough. Well, good luck with whatever it is. I'm fighting monsters to try and save you. Oh, something shining. Oh shit, a Twilight Fragment. Huh. I guess that wasn't available when we couldn't enter here. Suspicious Are you a drug dealer? What the fuck? Why are you on a laptop at a nightclub? Like, that's so dangerous. Whatever.
I've got some juicy info.
You're an info broker. Huh?
This is certainly a fascinating forum. Are you interested in the dark web too?
Oh god.
I collect information from various people about interesting sites and forums. If you want, I can sell you some info. Top secret stuff, even.
There is an informant at Club Escapade who will sell you notes with URLs scrolled on them. Entering the addresses on a public computer might reveal some secrets about the city. A note with the URL of a message board full of rumors about Iwatodai. A note with a URL of a covert site about a familiar school. I didn't buy the things at the Net Cafe, but I might buy these because they're A, cheap, and B, they seem The Netcafe stuff seemed like it was, you know, based on building stats, which... I mean, I could buy these.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. I'll be on the search for some more exquisite info.
Fortune-telling addict.
Do you believe in fortune-telling?
It's hard to say.
You should take it more seriously. I don't mean to say it comes true all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah, 50% of the time, it works every time.
I've known that girl since we were in elementary school together. She loves fortune-telling stuff. She used to pull out these weird props from her bag. She claimed they were her lucky charms.
Hello there. It was P5 that had a fortune teller confidant, right? I assume that's not the case here, but...
I feel a strange aura around you. In my mind, I see visions. People's pasts, presents, and futures. For most people, I see clearly and far ahead. But you are different. Your future is filled with both blinding light and stagnant shadow. I can see but a small portion. What lies beyond that is shrouded in mystery. What a peculiar fate you carry. Now, young man, bearer of light and shadow, if you wish to know more about the near future, come and talk to me. I will share my limited visions with you.
Speak to the fortune teller at Club Escapade to learn your future. A positive reading will affect the next journey you make into Tartarus. The results of a fortune will only last for the day you receive it. You have a limited number of readings available to you in a given month, and it resets every full moon. The fortune teller will not be able to predict your future on nights when the moon is full, so you will have to plan your visits around the phase of the moon.
Oh, it appears that there has been a change within you. Well, allow me to provide you with a new fortune befitting the unusual light that you hold within.
You are now able to select the new fortune, Rarity Fortune.
Now tell me, what'll it be? Would you like to know your fortune?
Is this a time-taking activity? I want to know my fortune, I want to know my future. Well, I'm not going to Tartarus, so I'm not going to spend money on that now, but if it's not a time-taking activity, then you should do it every time. If it is, then it depends on how valuable it is, I suppose. It takes no time, but it does take money. Taking future doesn't take money. But taking fortune does? Is that what you mean, or does it all take money? The future is just empty foreshadowing? Alright, well, I'll click on that because that's interesting.
Then let us begin. You have pulled fate's trigger. The bullet passes through many, heading directly to its target. What target that may be, however, is unknown to me. You must find that out for yourself. Let us hope that you find fortune in your destiny.
Hey.
Hey, what'll you have? Wait a minute. Aren't you a little too young to be in here? Well, I guess you can stay if you don't cause any trouble.
You're not...
Where's your bar? The guy behind the bar is called a shopkeeper, and the guy in front of it is called a bartender? I don't understand. Luxury shopkeeper.
Welcome.
If you want to make an impression, accessorizing is a must. Holy bugger nuts, those are not cheap. With good reason. Right. 500,000 for protects from all status ailments. 200,000 for restores 1 HP upon death once per battle, basically a Hail Mary save. 100,000 for more EXP in battle. And then an expensive brooch that doesn't do anything for 16k.
Why, thank you.
Come by anytime you need a little sparkle. Well, 3 of those is certainly more impressive than the 4th, but whatever. And then we can come up here to presumably where the King's game happens in a few years. That's cool. Okay, let's get up. We still don't have B Blue V, not till July. We don't have the antiques until July as well. July is a big month for random shops. Now, what's the deal with Kenneth Arnold again? Nothing. We can look at it, but we can't use it for anything. Let's YOLO the Ganesha Bank again. How much did that spend? I didn't get the... Did I not do the play until I win? I'm confused now. Yeah, I think that was 4, 5. I have 4, 5, 3, 9. I'm just gonna save and check the previous. It was 4, 5, 3. So if I have 4, 5, 5, then that was a one shot. Yeah. Anyway, we keep doing this, don't we? Academics. Surprisingly, the club didn't have any, like, proper time spenders in it. I learned from my wrong answers and I gained new knowledge. Alright, so we've ranked up charm, we ranked up academics, we ranked up courage. Do we rank up academics now? Please? Fuck you! I can hear people talking.
Hey, listen!
I spent my entire day off at the Net Cafe! You can play computer games there, so I ended up trying a bunch of different ones!
Seriously?
I knew that they sell computer software there, but I didn't realize you could use them in the private booths, too. I'm always so packed there, though, so I never feel like going. Yeah! It was super crowded yesterday, too! It was a miracle I managed to get my own booth! Next time I'll just buy the game! It's probably more relaxing to play it at home anyways!
The first bell has rung.
What? It said loud, student.
All right.
He's a fucking teacher? I thought he was just a creep who'd somehow rooked them into believing he was a nurse. I'm Edogawa, and I'll be teaching, let's call it integrative learning. My goal is to ease some of the stress you suffer as students, of which I assume there is plenty. Think of it as psychotherapy through magic. Yes, that's right. Quiet down. No talking. Silence, I say. Were you surprised to hear me bring magic up? Well, this study was very recently published, so it's not well known just yet. But those who believe will be saved. In other words, the placebo effect is hard at work. That means believe your studies are paying off and eventually they will. Alright then, let's get on with our first lecture. The basics of magic. Who can use magic and who cannot? That seems like a reasonable enough starting point. Some of you may think magic lets you do absolutely anything. Pulling pranks, raining vengeance on your enemies. Well, if those are the first wishes that run through your mind when it comes to magic, then I'll tell you now, you will never master the craft. This is true of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will be either powerless or driven to ruin. There's one more vital facet to learning magic, and that is the master. Practitioners should always aspire to become as knowledgeable as their predecessors, especially if they intend to study high-level magic. But without a master's careful instruction, learning the craft becomes wholly impossible. Once you begin your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark world. If you ever lose the ability to distinguish between the two, then you'll be headed straight for disaster. That's what makes the guidance of a master absolutely vital. With all that out of the way, I'll move on to meditation, one of the standards in magical training. Now, I've got some handouts here for you. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? No! No! I want academics!
Well then.
Well, looks like that's our time. If you think you might be interested in the practice, try meditating on the course of your day while lying in bed tonight. Also, remember the most important rule of magic. Fuck turfs. In vivid detail, recall each event taking place in reverse, sort of like traveling back through time in your mind. If you ever reach the point where you can do it flawlessly, you may just have what it takes to become a good magician. Alright, that's it for today. Don't forget to punch a transphobe. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. He said some good things at the end. Still not level 2. Class has ended for today. Well, the boys are still here. Poor Kenji, he's our first friend and we just ignored him immediately every day. And barely anybody's hanging out. Actually, no, Tomochika's second now. Miyamoto's the distant third. Interesting, I guess. Well, I would assume I'm not going to be able to rank Miyamoto up again. That said, I would still rather hang out with the old people than the Tomochika. 6% of people went to the kitchen or the dorm or the fortuned or money is an offering or the cafe. Let me find out. I'm assuming this won't. This is surely not going to let us just one bang all the way up to rank 4, is it?
Yo.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Dude, how are you going to get on my level if you're slacking? You better shape up. What do you mean your level? All you do is hold your kneecap and wail. That isn't even level 1 behavior. That's NPC behavior. Talk to Chihiro before I go to see the old people? Okay.
Yuki-san, about what happened the other day, I sort of overreacted, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I get really nervous when I talk to people, although I know I should really do something about it. It's especially bad when I talk to boys. All I can think about is running away in that situation.
I mean, fair enough. Most women do choose the bear, and you got a lot of reasons for it. Half the school are guys, half the world are guys. I'm a guy. I'm a guy.
I know! That's why I'm so nervous now. Sorry. I know I can't perform my duties in the student council if I'm like this. I have to try harder to overcome this phobia.
So she has manophobia.
Thank you very much.
I'll try to do my best.
I don't think she wants to talk to me anymore. Let's give her some time. Chihiro is annoying, but you like her. You don't know if that makes sense at all. I mean, it could be a case of growing on you. Like, take for example, when I finally listened to Guanbush and played Trails in the Sky, and could not stand Estelle for most of the story, but then she had her character development and became much better. An easy way to describe her to somebody who hadn't played the series before was, she's kind of annoying, but you'll grow to like her. So maybe it's like that. Mind you, I haven't played the new one that just came out. I don't want to get spoiled by the modern mechanics when I still have some older ones to play. And by spoiled, I don't mean plot spoiler, I mean comfort spoiling. Because I just think back to when I went through the Yakuza series, and I went through Zero and then the two Kiwamis, and then I went back to original Yakuza 3, and it was like getting hit by a bus. A bus that blocked all the time? Hidetoshi Odagiri does not have a social link symbol, but he does have his little rank 1.
Hey there.
Ah, Yukiko. There's no meeting today. My day just doesn't feel right without one. Don't you agree? Well, I've never been to one since we met, so not really. I'm sure I'll pay attention to you in June or something.
I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to the arcade today. He's totally awesome at video games.
Cool. Alright, I haven't been to Port Island Station in ages. Let's see if the NPCs have updated. They have. Should I talk about club activities? No, that's no good. I already did that.
My boyfriend plays soccer at his college. I guess my taste in men is pretty standard. He's not that good at soccer, though. He's still a third stringer. Did you go to GekkoCon? Are you in any clubs?
I am.
Good luck, then.
Da 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 da. Apathy syndrome. Oh yeah, that bug that's going around these days. My buddy's dad has that thing. I don't know what to tell the poor son of a bitch. When you have that apathy thing, it's like you're too lazy to do anything, right? So what's the matter with them that they can't see a doctor? I mean, I ain't never been to med school, but it's gotta be worth a try. Note that I have cat food now, but I'm not allowed to feed the cat. You must remain weak until the game allows me to strengthen you. So sorry. The old man has nothing new to say. So let's speak to a different old man. Ah, I love the outdoors. Breathing the fresh air, walking around on foot. It's healthy. You can even get a bite to eat at the cafe or the burger place. Yep, I love being outdoors. Even if it means skipping work. Don't you mean you love skipping work? You can grow closer thanks to the Hierophant persona Omoi Kane. I feel like I might grow closer to the elderly couple soon. Hey. They seemed very pleased when I showed them a leaf from the school's persimmon tree. I'm sure they're gonna tell us why eventually, but probably not at rank 2. I'll spend some time after school at the bookstore.
Oh, you came back. Welcome. What was your name again?
A series of unbroken ellipses. No, Makoto Yuki.
Oh, no need to tell me. I was just joking. I'm not that senile. My wife and I were just talking about you. Tell me, do you like this kind of treat? Someone gave it to me, but I have more than enough. Go ahead and take it.
Thank you.
Ah, don't worry about it. You don't have to thank me for something as small as this.
Wow, old people really like it when you have manners. Funny.
You're so polite, I say. You're like his complete opposite.
Ah, is this where you tell me about your no-good son who never comes to visit?
Would you like another to give to a friend? We have so many. My wife and I would take forever to finish them all.
Or grandson, possibly. I'd like that.
Right then. Here you go.
Is his wife ever gonna speak? Is she gone catatonic?
For real this time. What was your name again?
Goodness, dear. It's him, remember?
That's awkward. That is awkward in the face of customizable name. That does not sound right at all.
My apologies. He's been terribly forgetful lately.
My apologies, him.
Here you are.
Melon bread.
Say, where did that boy run off to, dear? He should be here helping customers. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize.
I'm sure you could use another youngster like yourself around, instead of talking to an old man like me. I'm sure our son will be back soon enough. Right, dear?
Oh, my dear, he's...
Well, he's dead. He's what?
Oh, that's right. Our son has already passed away.
That makes sense in the way they're taught, because, like, they're comparing you to their son, but they wouldn't have a teen son. They would have a son who's, like, 40, 50. Like, he's 80, right? Yeah, they'd have a son in their 50s. 80 and 72? 40s, 50s, something like that. Maybe 60s if they had a kid really young. But if they had a son who died as a teenager, then this makes sense.
I'm sorry, young man. I apologize on behalf of my son for not being here to greet you.
The elderly couple opened up about their painful past, rather awkwardly. I feel like we're growing closer. Yay! I guess that's better than them bitching about their good-for-nothing son.
Hey now, the two of you look like you just seen a ghost. It's dark outside. We don't need it to be dark in here, too. Come visit us again, will you? We'll be waiting.
I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Once we max their bond, we become the grandson that never visits. Ah, yeah, the paradox of a maxed out social link in a Persona game. We are now closer than we could ever be. Never hanging out with you again. Bye. Couple was delighted to see me stop by the store. It sounded like they had a son of their own, but he's already passed away. Yeah, so it seems like we still are missing one, because we were recommended to bring a Hanged Man Persona, and we don't have one of those right now.
Hey there.
I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but make sure you're fully prepared before going to Tartarus. You never know what'll happen there. There's some aspects of the battle that we simply can't manage with an unprepared leader.
That's true.
I'm sure you don't want to put everyone else in danger, so keep that in mind. Cherry blossoms blooming near Aomori Castle. We here at Axon News recommend getting some fresh air and exercise during Golden Week. Oh yeah, they don't have a full week off school, because we went back to school.
By the way,
when we were fighting in Tartarus, I was thinking, even shadows have stuff they're not good at. Like, they have weaknesses too. Like how I'm not good at studying, you know? For a sec, I thought they were kind of relatable.
By the way,
I can't believe it's already the last day of April. It's probably one of the hardest months of my life, honestly. I hope I can relax a little next month. Oh yeah, we finished a month! This is the end of a month. We move on to May. Hey! I should use the school X note that's on this computer? Sure. Should I spend my time using the computer? Yeah, we have school X site note, URL of a covert site about a familiar school. That does sound interesting. Let me see what this URL leads to. One moment though. Okay. Let me look at this on the computer. Anybody walking by the window can see. Of course. Let me see what this URL leads to. Moonlight Channel. Looks like an unofficial forum for Gekukan High. Topics include things like third years only and who do oo think is hot. Seems like the newest topic is... Anyone try the taiyaki at the school store? I'll take a look at this. Never seen this on sale. Why is there such a limited amount? Sardine. I saw someone complain to the vendor about this. Beta. Good news! The taiyaki is going to be a permanent item now. I asked about it, and apparently there were a lot of requests for it. It sounds like they'll have it in stock daily now that you've read this. Tennis lover. Wait, so we can seriously get it whenevs now? Oda Nobunaga. I'ma get one. And then I'ma conquer all of Japan. It seems like a special taiyaki will be available at the school store. Maybe I should take a look next time I'm there. It's gotten late, I should head back to my room. Hey, hey. It's May. It's gonna be May.
Morning.
It's been pretty warm lately, hasn't it? Well, it is already May. Isn't it crazy how fast time flies? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Serious. And a lot's happened. And I'm sure there's a lot more to come, too. Apathy syndrome might not go away anytime soon, either. Since we're the only ones who can fight shadows, maybe we should be working harder. Besides, I need to get stronger too. I can't have someone else protecting me all the time.
Hey, did you hear? Sonata-san's getting checked up at the hospital today.
No, it makes sense that in the next month we'd get him back, but... What I find interesting is that there's no, like, boss. And there's no goal. Like, you know, we went through Tartarus, we hit a wall, and then we're just wheel spinning until the story gives us something to do. Until the story gives us, like... But, like comparatively, in Persona 4, we were saving Yukiko. In Persona 5, we are fucking up Kamoshida's day. You know, like, there's a clear character motivation, and there's a clear progression goal. Here,
like, there's got to be something more to it than just every month a new block opens. At this point, nobody here understands. Yeah, it's a weird opening. I guess it's an early installment weirdness thing where in the other games they feel the need to like create stakes, but they seem to be soft launching the game here by, you know, there's a dungeon and we're exploring it because it's there, but we don't have anything deeper. A large part of the reason you liked P4 more is that the narrative focus is much more clear on a regular basis. I mean, they can't do anything about it. Like, I'm glad that Reload wasn't. Well, first of all, if they decided to fully remake it using the lessons that they've learned, including if they decided to Final Fantasy VII it would have taken way longer to get, and I'd rather they make a Persona 6 than that. And presumably they're going to start a Persona 6 once we get this Persona 4 revival out of the way. Like, arguably you could say, well, we have Metaphor, and that's basically the next big Atlas. Really, I know it's not exactly Persona, but it has, from what I understand, is that Metaphor functions very similarly to a Persona game and fills the niche in a way that might explain why we haven't had a Persona 6 in 8 years. However, they gotta be making a new one. Like, but I understand why, yeah, 3, it's still Persona 3 in the end. And yeah, I do have to, like I was surprised to learn that the party members don't have, like, awakening scenes, and, you know, especially Junpei, who just awakened off camera after the game started. Like, that's amazing.
He called me earlier and asked me to bring him something. Yep, he knows who to count on.
He only asked you because you don't have anything better to do after school.
Hey, I resent that.
Just kidding. So, what do you want you to bring?
The class roster for 2E.
Class roster? What's he want that for? Well, I don't have practice today, so I guess I'll come along and find out. You're coming too, right?
Sure.
Cool.
Wait a minute.
What? Is there a problem?
Well, it was me, he asked.
Now we're all going. Holy fuck, who are you?
Is Sanada-san?
Can I have that coat?
Huh?
I want that coat. This is a hospital. Could we inject him with something so I can take that coat?
In this room? By any chance?
I've been playing too much Hitman.
What are all of you doing here?
We came to see you, but you look like you're doing just fine.
That's because I'm just here for a checkup.
We done here, Aki?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't have time for this shit.
Okay, bad boy. Is this why the outskirts exist? Is that where he lives? This is gonna be the evil student, isn't it? This is our designated evil student. That's good. If we get to beat him up, then I can take his coat.
Never mind.
Who was that?
I don't know, but he has a social stat called Intimidation, and clearly it's set to 7.
A friend from school. Sort of.
Evil student. Evil student.
You know how the number of apathy syndrome cases has been increasing?
He doesn't seem too apathetic.
Well, he knows a few people who are suffering from it.
Hmm.
So, I thought we'd have a little chat. Hey, Junpei, did you bring what I asked?
You're just not gonna name him?
Of course I did.
Thanks. All right, let's get going.
Should you be moving your arm around so much?
I'm fine. I've wasted enough time already. I need to get back to my training.
By the way, Senpai, why boxing?
You mean, why did I choose the sport? Well, it's not the sport itself I like. I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands.
It's the bloodlust, you see?
I know what it's like to feel powerless. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Besides, I'm curious to see how strong I can get. It's like a game, only I'm competing against myself.
That's one way of looking at it. But hey, I got you. I'm into games too.
Yeah, video games.
No, but like fighting games.
Whatever.
I never want to have to feel that way again. This won't come up later, I promise.
Oh, it's
Nope,
you.
No
Welcome
day
back.
slot. Oh, regarding Akihiko's recovery, it seems he'll still need some more time. Yeah, I'm sure his recovery will, like, coincide with the next plot event that opens the new block, right? Well, there's no need to rush things. You've all been working hard. Use the long weekend to rest. That said, there's been an uptick in the number of incidents lately, so don't be careless. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling I have. Perhaps it is just unnecessary concern on my part. We do have school tomorrow, though, I think? We just have the long weekend of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because this is still a blue Saturday, it's not a red Saturday. In fact, I don't see any red Saturdays, like, at all.
Hey!
Sanada-san's gotta be like a superhuman or something. Didn't his shadow injure him? But he's acting totally normal, like it was no big deal. Normally people wouldn't be all like, I gotta heal up fast so I can jump back into the fight. He really is a boxing champ. Worlds apart from us ordinary folks, huh?
Man on the Street interviews. Tell us, how are you spending your golden week this year? And that's the latest word from the man on the street. Now back to the studio for more news.
Hey! Who was that guy in Sanada-senpai's hospital room? You think it was a friend of his?
It says that everything from the Net Cafe is worth buying except for Muscle Boot Camp and Mindful Boot Camp because those are just stat buffs in-game. Combat stat buffs, okay. Well, HP and SP. I mean, SP wouldn't be terrible, but I guess it's not as valuable as trying to maximize your social content. They didn't seem like friends.
You really think so?
I wonder what the deal is then. Sanada-senpai said that guy goes to our school, but I've never seen him there, so it's kind of weird.
Is something the matter?
Yes?
Akihiko is still having some tests done. He should be back tomorrow, though. Yeah, he's not here, huh? Not upstairs either. Games! So are we using the computer again tonight, or are we going back to the arcade? If it wants me to buy a bunch of stuff from here, I may as well use one, but... Oh, the one we already had, so... Why come out and buy everything tonight? I could have bought it when I came here before. It doesn't matter. I guess I don't want to spend money recklessly. And the fan book, so that we can Umiushi it up later.
Come again.
No, that's everything. Still got 35,000 yen. Station workers always remind me to tell my customers to keep the station clean. Seems like there's a lot of littering going on these days, but I probably won't say anything. Why not? I ain't about to lecture my customers. If I did, no one would want to ride in my cab. And the customer's always right, you know? The station people don't care about us anyway. Yeah, the apathy people don't seem to be worth talking to, because they don't have the ability to speak, but you're right, there's more and more street-walking zombies, so that's nice. Oh, we can go straight to the club if we want. I presume you don't get apathy people in the club. It'd be difficult for them to drag themselves in. He's not here. I can read your future. I can change it around some too. I look deep into your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Yuki? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got hoodoo, I got voodoo, I got shit I ain't even tried. So we have shitloads now, but yeah, the one we had at the beginning was Digital Cram School. Hopefully it will give me academics. And you can use everything once. Digital Cram School. It seems to be a set of practice questions from a famous school in the mountains. Whether you're brilliant or average, your journey here begins by answering questions all the same. I should try some questions in the areas I'm studying right now. Finished answering a challenging yet satisfying set of questions. I feel like I've gotten better at thinking outside the box. 2 points. Come on, level 2, level 2. Hey! I'm average! Cool! Yay! Look, I'm happy, it's what I wanted, but man, that cuts. It's better than Slacker. We need another academics rank up for the exams, right? For the midterms. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. I should check the calendar. I mean, we're gonna finish once it frees me, but I should check the calendar to see when that is. I think it's this month. I can hear people talking.
Golden Week starts tomorrow. Do you have any plans? Not really, but I'm not gonna miss tomorrow's show.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, right? When I hear that jingle, I can't resist buying something. I never miss it when it's on Sunday afternoons. I'm about to go broke.
Right, so the shopping channel was not a Persona 4 ingenuity. We are now officially better than Junpei? Christ, I hate that wasn't a default, but sure. A shopping program that airs on Sunday afternoons. Since tomorrow's Sunday, maybe I'll turn on the TV in my room to watch it. The first bell has rung. The class has ended for today. We only had like 6 days in the whole stream. Jesus. Well. I'm mostly thinking about how we started with a SP drink restock. But we got through April and we got all of our stats up to level 2, so I'm happy about that. Do we have a... That's not her, that's Yuko, who I haven't seen around lately. But let's make sure we talk to Chihiro, because that seems to be the thing to do. And I'll talk to you because you've lit up. I heard Sanada-senpai was hospitalized. I hope he's okay. I wonder if he got hurt during boxing practice. I bet he got in a fight. Some real fisticuffs. I wish I could have seen it. I love watching martial arts. Go to the school store as well. Alright, we'll do that as well.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I was able to say hello to you. Although, the more I think about it, the more nervous I get. I hope I can get better at this somehow.
Let's hang out.
What?
Huh? This is so sudden. I need to think about it.
I'll take my leave.
Excuse me.
Wow. Yuko knocked me back once. That's interesting. There seems to be a new one available today. I don't know who Sumitsu is. That's interesting. Some people spent time with Yuko, other people went on a date with Yuko. There's two different Yukos. I don't understand that. And 9% of people did a whole bunch of options in daily life. I guess Sumitsu must be the hangman. I wonder how you would find them. What do you want? What, you never seen a cell phone? Of course I have. I thought so. Anyway, I'm busy. There's a science teacher who brews his coffee in the test tubes. I wonder how it tastes. It seems kind of nasty. It's been a while since I've gone this way. Let me see if there's anyone new to talk to this way.
That tree is a persimmon tree, right? Do you think it'll bear fruit? I hope so.
Sumitsu is actually the moon persona. Oh. Arcana realm. So I guess we probably won't focus on him yet, whoever he is. He must just be hanging out somewhere visible and... A lot of people talking to me. Most of them advertisements, though. The pharmacy has a sale. The movies exist. Wakatsu Kitchen has brain food today. That is good. When Kichi says, I have this number saved on my phone, but I can't seem to recall who you are. Maybe I'll remember right away once I see your face, so drop by the store. And Yuko.
Hello, you done for today? Want to go home together?
Well, that sounds like a proposition. But yeah, let's go to the school store. I mean, it makes sense to spend time with Yuko, though I'm interested in the fact that there's two different versions of it. Maybe one of them is when you're not... Maybe one of them is, no rank up. We should get the rank up, though, because we have the persona. But I guess if you don't have a strength persona, you might need to waste a day on her. Maybe some players do that because they're not as pedantic as I am. Maybe I should ask about the rumors of the Taiyaki website. Oh, Taiyaki. That's our long-awaited new product that's getting rave reviews. I get so many requests from students that I started bringing them in every day. And you know what? It's a big hit. Sorry, I'm starting to ramble. Anyway, this Taiyaki is delicious even if you chill it in the fridge at home. So try it out. Lukewarm Taiyaki can now be bought at the school store. Oh, sorry, I'm talking too much, aren't I? So what would you like to buy?
Ah, yes.
I heard that the captain of the boxing team got injured. Some girls were gossiping about it. That's a rough way to start the new school year.
What?
I wonder what his excuse was. Because he couldn't tell everybody he got injured fighting shadows. So we're supposed to buy this? I don't know what its value is, but I guess I guess that's what the fridge is for. We need to put it in the fridge. Let's buy 99. Let's buy one.
Come again.
What does it do on its own? If I want to buy extra, I could buy 10. I do have a bit of extra money.
Welcome.
Let's just spend 1,000 on it. Let's not overdo it.
Come again.
Do you see that girl over there? I think she's following me around. How should I deal with this?
The first thing I do when I get to school is look for him. Just seeing him makes me smile. What should I do? How should I express my feelings for him?
Stop stalking him? Express your feelings by being less fucking weird? Maybe? Anyway, we'll go stand in front of Yuko, and then I will remember to talk to her at the start of next stream. Sat. You will lose all progress made from the last time you saved up to this point. Are you sure you want to return to the title screen? Oh, yeah. Alright. I will aim to start earlier if I can, so that we're not here for a year. Anyway, fare thee well.